What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the JUICEREACTS video. In today's video, we're going into the science world. We are going to be reacting to Mark Rober's Glitterbomb 3. I've seen the first two of these, so I don't really know how he can progress, but I'm very interested. This guy used to work at NASA, so I am highly intrigued by what he could do with Glitterbomb number 3. But before we jump into that, I have to say there has been some huge, big, large betrayal happening here, because 93% of you are not subscribed, and we had it down to like 86, and now it's back to 93. How could you guys do that? We're only 50 subs away from 7,000. So if you guys haven't hit that subscribe button already, why not? Again, if you're curious about the Christmas setup, we are doing 12 Days of STREAMmas over on my Twitch channel. I will be streaming every day till Christmas. You should come hang out. Also, you might be curious about this little thing up here in the corner. Yes, if we hit 500 subscribers over on my Twitch channel, I will shave off all of my hair. So if you want to see that, you should come hang out, drop a sub. It's gonna be a good time. It's been awesome over there. We're at 200. We're at 203 right now. It could happen. Enough of that, ladies and gentlemen. Let's dive into Glitterbomb number 3 by Mark Rober. Let's check it out.
This guy stole my package from Porch, and he's about to open it in his house.
Hello.
But what he doesn't know is that this is the third generation of a new and improved custom-built bait package that's recording him on 4 different phones and just released a pound of the world's finest glitter, along with some other nasty surprises. But to understand how we got here, we first have to go back in time a bit. Because that's when this couple stole a package from my porch. And even with the video footage, the police wouldn't do anything, so I vowed to use my engineering skills to go full Home Alone on these punks. Not just to avenge my package, but as a tribute to the 2 million packages that are stolen across America every year. And because packages are taken most in December, for the 3rd year now, it's sort of become a Christmas time tradition for me to do my very small part to encourage future.
This doesn't feel like it's on 1080.
This guy stole my package from a porch, and he's about to open it in his house.
Hello.
But what he doesn't know is that this is the 3rd generation of a new and improved custom-built bait package that's recording him on 4 different phones and just released a pound of the world's finest glitter, along with some other nasty surprises. But to understand how we got here, we first have to go back in time a bit.
How do people not know about this?
Because that's when this couple stole a package from my porch. And even with the video footage, the police wouldn't do anything, so I vowed to use my engineering skills to go full Home Alone on these punks. Not just to avenge my package, but as a tribute to the 2 million packages that are stolen across America every year. And because packages are taken most in December, for the 3rd year now, it's sort of become a Christmas time tradition for me to do my very small part to encourage future would-be porch pirates to choose a different profession in just the most fabulous way possible. So before we see how this year's version fares in the wild, I'm gonna first walk you through all the upgrades my buddy Sean and I have been incorporating into this box over the past year. For starters, we updated the outer casing, this time going for more of a Cybertruck aesthetic. You can sort of see the evolution from year to year right here. As part of this, we created an intentional handle here in the hopes that the package thief will grab it, not realizing we took a page directly from the Kevin McAllister home security plan by putting extra sticky glue on the underside. This is the exact same stuff used in those rodent traps, and as you can see here, it's incredibly strong. You'll also notice these 2 protruding rods. Those are the most critical improvement from last year, but more on that in a second. Under the hood, we made quite a few changes as well. The fundamentals are still the same, where you have a battery-powered, Arduino-based microcontroller on a custom-printed circuit board that gives instructions to these 4 phones, which allows us to record the thief no matter which side they open it from. But this time we upgraded the brains of the box itself to have its own SIM card too, so we can fully control all the functions of the phone at any time, including remotely triggering sounds to be played on command. And you'll see why that matters in just a bit. And this year, you'll see not 1, not 2, but 4 canisters of fart spray. I had the personal goal this year that anyone who opened this box would at least at some point comment on just how bad it smells. To aid with that, I'm using the same absolutely wretched formula that almost killed Macaulay Culkin last year.
I still smell it.
Along with just a touch or 2 of essence of actual skunk. I'm going light on this stuff because it lingers much longer than the fart spray, and anything more than a couple drops just wouldn't be cool. And so these cams are turned by motors, which sprays the fart spray, and we keep spraying it every 30 seconds because first of all, it's ridiculous and hilarious. But second, and more importantly, so they get rid of the package out of their house before they realize there's 4 phones inside. And this design feature makes it so we pretty much recover our boxes 100% of the time from the closest trash can or dumpster, since we already know the location of the box at all times due to the GPS tracking on the phones. But if the box does get destroyed by a package stealing glitter hater, all the phones will have already uploaded their footage to the cloud for me to see exactly what happened. And then of course we've got the main attraction, which is this spinning cup powered by a motor underneath here, which this year holds 15% more of the finest biodegradable glitter that money can buy. And so then after opening the box and just like sitting in a daze trying to process what the heck just happened, well, that's when we start the countdown.
10, 9.
And of course we know nothing happens when it gets to the end. But having just been covered in glitter and fart spray, they're going to be terrified of what this would possibly escalate to next by the time the countdown ends. And then after the countdown, we have the police scanner. But this year we added LEDs, so it will light up the room in red and blue lights for added ambiance. This also allows us to illuminate the package thief's face with white light in case they open it in a darker setting. And then finally, we've got this lid, which still has these 2 holes with one-way film, so we can record what's going on even before it's opened. And as you can see, Kevin's older brother Buzz has also been working hard this year. He's releasing not just the fictitious Buzz Buds, but the entire Buzz collection. And it's just adorable when you hear some of these package thieves repeat that in excitement. And this is literally the box we use, but somehow they never bother to read the side with lots of little words that would totally give the whole thing away. And so now with the lid in place, you can see the function of those 2 rods from earlier, because when the lid slides off, they shoot out, which prevents the natural reaction of someone to just quickly put the lid right back on. This happened quite a bit last year, and it just makes it way less fun for nearly everyone involved. And if you look at the CAD, you can see how these are designed such that once the plunger is extended out by this spring, this little floating chunk of steel drops down into this groove, which stops the plunger from being pushed back in. This is just a beautiful passive solution, and the only way to reset them to get the lid back on is to either wave a magnet here, which sucks that steel chunk up, thereby allowing the plunger to go back in.
Wow.
Or turn the whole thing upside down,
That's
which
dope.
means the chunk falls out of the groove due to gravity. And for the final major design improvement, last year it was a hassle for our porch volunteers to have to bring the boxes in and charge them every night, and then remember to put them out the next day. It was also a problem if the box got stolen in the late afternoon, because the phone and the box batteries could be pretty low at that point. So this year we made a custom doormat that discreetly plugs in and then inductively charges the box at all times, so it's always ready to go. So the idea is, after the bad guy properly disguises himself and then comes sneaking by and steals it off the porch, all the batteries are at 100% charge, and the box knows that it's no longer on the mat, so it texts us that it's been stolen and starts recording and uploading footage and sending us GPS updates. So when they eventually get home and take off the lid, the circuit board brain knows it's go time and autonomously sets everything in motion.
Hello.
Now, is it petty to dedicate an entire year of your life to completely over-engineering a box just to shoot a little glitter at someone? Yes. But at the same time, could that creation still be just ridiculous and beautiful? Also yes.
God, that's gorgeous. That looks so good. Damn, that looks awesome.
So that's Glitterbomb 3.0, and if you think this is cool and you want to support more efforts like this, you can get this super dope hoodie of the wireframe CAD model at markrober.com. After 10 years of YouTubing, I finally got some merch along with a cool new logo, and I can assure you that the money that was clearly saved by using this second-rate t-shirt model just went straight into making everything in the store super soft and comfortable and to give free returns. And so now all that was left to do was to send these boxes to porches all across America, and thanks to my friends at Simply Safe who hooked us up with a bunch of cameras, we could monitor everything remotely and then just wait. And we didn't have to wait long.
Nice. God, people suck.
Our very first box was taken at night.
Hello! Keep the change, you filthy animal!
And apparently they didn't seem to appreciate the name calling or the quality engineering. Because in the morning, this is what we found. So it was 1 box down, but we still had 6 backups left.
Damn, they chunked that thing. You can't put it back on, sucker. He doesn't.
14, 13, 12, 11.
He got it back on though,
9,
somewhat.
And while he didn't explicitly mention the smell,
5, 4, 3.
the countdown was certainly pulling its own weight.
Oh God. Oh, in her bedroom? Oh. Yeah, that's what you get, bitch.
Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wow.
Complete. Recovery sequence initiated.
After a nice fart spray block with her hands, this lady tries to wrestle the lid on in her sink for a solid 10 minutes. And
Jeez.
eventually exploits our one Achilles heel and turns it upside down. And she got it. I mean, I'm not
Oh.
even mad. That's just impressive.
Hello. You guys give up?
Got him.
Or you're thirsty for more?
Surprise!
And at this point, I'm like, how is
The little
nobody
kid in the
mentioning the
background.
smell? So you can imagine how happy I was to see this.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yes.
Recovery sequence initiated.
Oh my God. Come on, bro. That mustache. Can't be doing it like that.
Hello. You guys give up? Or you're thirsty for more?
Ew, I smell it.
This one was another W for Team Fart Spray.
It looks like this one.
Yeah, it's a whole collection.
Hombre.
Hello.
Got him.
Change, you filthy animal.
Through his whole house. Nobody really reacts to the fart spray. That sucks. Do it again.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Activation complete. Recovery sequence.
And this one was the perfect Harry and Marv Wet Bandit reaction, because not only did his room get dusted with glitter, but he got doused with the fart spray, and then freaked out with the countdown, and then grabbed it by the mouse glue handle on the way to the dumpster.
Yes!
These guys had suspicions, so they took it outside to open it.
Hello.
Got him.
You guys give up? Or you're thirsty for more?
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hold on. We just opened the fucking package and it was glitter and fart spray.
He saw the video, I guess.
I'm so f***ing
Oh, that stinks. Oh.
Seen that on my end too.
And because I don't want anyone to feel totally depressed about humanity after seeing only the bad apples that make it into my video, just like last year, we set up a way to showcase the good apples too. So in some cases, we left it by an apartment mailbox and left tons of contact information all over the label. And 90% of the people did the right thing and just walked by and didn't take something that didn't belong to them. Then an additional 7% took it, but they were really trying to do the right thing by locating where it was supposed to go and then calling the number that was listed all all over the label.
And they left them out by the group mailbox?
Really?
Yeah, I'm just like, I do not want to leave these there.
In those cases, we would go retrieve the box from them and typically give them a couple $100 for being so cool. It's only that teensy remaining 3% that get to star in my video, and they almost never fit my preconceived notion of what a package thief is. Like in this case, we had placed it by this mailbox, and then randomly a bunch of police showed up to arrest this guy who lived there. Then this teenage kid comes out and grabs the box, literally walking past several police officers in the process.
What?
Nobody saw you, dude. And they're not even paying attention to that, right? Go ahead, take care of whatever. We gotta get rid of this stuff.
Yeah.
Get rid of it. Here, we're gonna actually flush this down the toilet.
So no one could find it?
Oh my gosh, he's teaching them.
Feels good.
What feels good?
Stealing.
Stop. Don't brag about it, nothing.
Wow.
Because you know the kid, he would have taken it.
Any one of them would have. Could I have the buds?
We'll talk.
Ah, Charlie. That's what you get.
You filthy animal.
That's what you get. Go get a garbage bag.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9.
10-4, I gotta read out the GPS location.
Well, it was a joke. It was a glitter bomb.
So we won't get in trouble for stealing?
He should.
I'm hopeful the fart spray changed his thoughts on stealing. And as we were in the process of putting all these boxes out, I kept getting spammed with all those pre-recorded scam calls. So I thought, how amazing would it be if I could send a glitter bomb to one of those guys? So I called on my buddy Jim Browning, who has a YouTube channel dedicated to reversing the remote connection on scammers' computers, in this case getting access to their CCTV footage, then disrupting the scam by warning the victim and or their bank. And so by teaming up, we were able to physically intercept 2 packages that were moments away from being delivered to scammers and then swap them out for glitter bombs.
Have a good holiday.
And these packages contained more than $10,000 in cash that we're able to return to their first very confused, but then very grateful owners. And it's such a crazy, convoluted story that involves multiple continents, private investigators, the NYPD.
It's a glitter bomb. It has a camera built into it. There's a camera built into this.
But the problem is, it's like we rolled over this log and all sorts of interesting stuff came crawling out. So we're still chasing down leads and basically glitter bombing our way through the whole chain of command. And don't worry, we're being cautious, and where appropriate, we're working with the authorities. At any rate, I was planning on putting all that in this video, but the whole situation has taken such a hard right and is still ongoing that I won't be ready to tell the full story for another couple months. And by the way, if you're thinking, how dumb could someone be? I would never send $15,000 in cash through the mail. Just hold your judgment till you hear the full story. The scammers' tactics have evolved way beyond just an email from a Nigerian prince, so make sure you're subscribed to my channel and Jim's channel if you want to hear how this whole thing pans out. Another new thing we tried this year was because I live near San Francisco and cars get broken into all the time up there. I was curious what would happen if we put one in a car seat, and the window was busted literally within an hour. We actually had a camera placed in the car and one across the street. But apparently Murphy's Law was in full force that day because the one in the car suddenly got corrupted and stopped recording. And then I'm sure the world's nicest, but unfortunately also the slowest Uber patron got picked up at precisely the worst possible moment. The whole thing took like 5 seconds total for them to smash the window, grab the box, and just be gone.
I don't know what this is. Brand new though.
My buddies in the field followed them for a bit in case they were just gonna toss it out the window until we heard this.
We're following them. The PD's coming. That's why we left, Clan. That's why I was moving quick, because the PD was coming. I got a gun in the car. I don't got time to be driving around the city.
At that point, we decided to stay put and just watch the GPS as they drove all around the city streets for about 2 hours. And look, besides my theft, I'm not gonna make any other accusations about them. I mean, maybe they're just a group of buddies who love to cruise around together for a couple hours and admire all sorts of different cars.
There's a limo behind it. There's a four-door behind us. I see a Tesla instead of black.
They think they're being followed?
But there's another explanation entirely that also fits the GPS evidence. They were just trying to find a bathroom.
It's the restroom there. It's the restroom at Shell.
What? Shut up.
Got the bathroom there. It's the restroom there. COVID, bro. They ain't letting nobody. There's no restroom nowhere, brother. You better go to the squad.
Bro, you ain't got a house? You can't
Either
go
way,
pee on the
batteries
side of the
were
road or
almost dead on
something?
the box, so we decided to go with the Hail Mary option. Hey guys, it's me, the headphones box. Of uploading a custom sound to the phone to see how they would react. So we don't want any trouble, so you can go ahead and open me and you can have everything inside. We'll call it even. Now I could take that audio message and text it to the box. And then I could listen near real time as the clips were uploaded to the server.
You can go ahead and open me, and you can have everything inside. We'll call it even.
I can bang it.
Probably not gonna go try and get that box back. And so while I'm left contemplating exactly what just happened, I'll leave you with my favorite reaction from this year.
What?
I know. Bugs in there as well. Can I open it? Yeah.
Hello.
Is she smoking? She's got a fucking...
Oh, it's one of those
That bitch is getting lit.
That was weird.
boxes.
So somebody.
They don't even care.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh god. What the
Oh my god.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9,
It's gonna blow up.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Activation complete. Recovery sequence initiated.
I don't know what the cat box. What?
God.
If you look in our freezer, you'll see my ice cream. Well, kind of. You'll have to first open this bag of frozen vegetables I camouflage it in. But
So I've
inside
seen
that
that.
bag, you'll find this cup.
So that was one of his last videos. If you guys, I just noticed my fucking light's not on. Video should have had this kind of quality the whole time. But that was fantastic. I didn't know how he could really modify things more, but that looked pretty cool. The reactions were the best. That one, I want to know if they really shot that box, because that's kind of gangster. I don't know. The sticky thing and the fart spray didn't really get that much of a reaction, in my opinion. They were just like, oh, that sucks. Like, they were used to the smell, which is kind of weird. I don't know. I've smelled fart spray before. It's pretty bad. So I'm very just like, I can't believe that there was no reaction to that. I don't know. I'm very intrigued about the scammer thing now, because he says he can't really talk about a lot of it for another couple months. And I want to figure that out now, or I want to see that now. But I don't know. Anyways, this was a fantastic video. Mark Rober, if you have not subscribed to his channel, you should. He does a lot of scientific, like, cool stuff on his channel. And I think he just makes science interesting. And I don't know. I find him very fascinating. But that was awesome. Glitterbomb 3.0. I didn't really think he could do much more to it. But you know what? He proved me wrong. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. It helps out the channel. We're almost at 7,000 subscribers on this React channel. Of course, if you don't know, I do have a gaming channel. I've been uploading videos over there. And of course, we're on 12 Days of STREAMmas. You should come hang out, because you could see me end up shaving my head at some point by the end of the year. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it. As always, I am your host, JUICEBOX. Remember to wake up in the morning and ask yourself something. I'm a daily dose of juice. See you guys next time.